only on four of us. All for one, she called all for nothing. Digital Deceiver Shadow DDS, Skittles the assistant, and Dr. Dre. I'm not even going to say the rest. And she gave us F's across the board. She even added a box for notes about what things she found deplorable about each of us. And then we got a final grade of F. I'm not even worried about the spelling errors. And so as I paid attention to mine, I said, you know, I accept the F's. Thank you. I accept them all. Because this is what I think of them. Do I know what awareness is, what it means? Yes, and I feel completely fulfilled in my role. Are we stopping the beg? It has been fruitful. Absolutely been fruitful. Do people come back and beg? Yes. Are people going to always beg? Yes. But I know for a fact that we have saved many, many people from getting their money taken either at all or further. So yes, our efforts have been fruitful. Have we made the beggars leave TikTok? Fortunately not. I don't want anybody to have to leave TikTok unless they're there doing vile, disgusting things. Getting them off TikTok isn't my goal. My goal is to utilize TikTok in the way it was meant, and not as an ATM for your needs. So fortunately, no, nobody's left TikTok, although we know some have, like, let's be honest, but she wouldn't know that. And then the next one was stopping them from getting gifts. What I do, what we do is forceful. So again, I'll take that F. And then she had to point out that I get $1.60 an hour. So that must mean that I'm flourishing. I am building my $1 million home on the beach in Miami. With my $1.60 an hour. Appreciate it. But I'm flourishing. And then finally, my final grade, my overall grade is an F. And for that, it stands for fabulous. I'm doing great. So yes, not easily broken. I accept every single one of your F's. Because while you thought you were dragging somebody with this petty nonsense, I chose to make it fit for me. Now, for people who aren't sure, Not Easily Broken is a mod for Maggie. But you might wonder, why is this happening now? And this is honestly what I think is happening. Maggie has less supporters financially than she has in the past. Now, some of that is people have gotten tired of it because, again, Maggie isn't asking for food because she has none or has no access to food. She's asking for events and Ubers and DoorDash. in a way that most of the people who are sending her $5 can't even afford themselves. Hers are not necessities. They're desires, they're wishes, but they're not necessities. And so people have either gotten tired of it, they've decided that they've reached their financial limit, whatever the case may be. They're not sending in like they used to. And so that, it was easy when you had 100 people giving $5 for something she wanted for $500. All you had to do was put in $5. But now there are so few people giving on a regular basis that now 5 people have to come up with $100 for the $500 that she needs. And that has to be an extreme amount of pressure on Maggie's fam. So what do? You try to lash out at the people who are saying something isn't right here. It's not fair. Literally, people can come into her live and say hello to her, and her very first response is, when are you going to send in? Not a hello back, not a how are you, not a what's going on in your life. She doesn't care. So keep hollering for Maggie, because clearly the dog's been hit. And the fact that you guys have to keep coming up with money because the well is running dry, it's not a dead well. There's still trickles, but it certainly isn't what it used to be. And I'm at peace with that. Who's next?